Was stuck in loneliness when in his presence I was invited. I kept a tight grip on my sin. He said, let it go. I said no, because I liked it. Now, I'm not the only one. Let's be honest here, saints. I was living lukewarm, wrestling through the storm, didn't know if I was hot or cold, so I played the game of going back and forth. Living that pendulum life really took a toll on my soul, so I spent all my time away hiding, searching for nooks and crannies where he did not abide in, entertaining the things that were left behind, and shading in the shadows that had no source of light, and waiting for his spoken word in the midst of silence. When I tried to run away, I was repeatedly reminded by him, my daughter, don't you know I'm divine? So there is no use of hiding. Here's your destiny. It's preaching. Don't even try to fight it. For you were called from the very beginning to speak truth to those denying it. And I see those expectations you have placed so high, but remember that it was I who created that sky you look up to. Your dad. Even though you think he doesn't understand, remember he's just a man. Your heart throws back to the days he would hold your hand when you thought you were his favorite one, birthed into the clan. Now you're wondering if there's just the slightest microscopic chance that he can grow. To know that behind your actions of disappointment, you just wanted to be friends, but you'll be fine. I promise you, you'll be fine. I'm placing you in the stretcher so you can grow. I do this in my time. I'll take you places where you need to go. Did you forget that it was I who whispered this? For I am yours and you are mine. I am your daddy that will never let you go. So just remember the one who's in control. Don't waste your time putting your worth in other people, because unlike them, I have a love that will never let you go. I am telling you, I am never giving up. You were on my mind the last night I had supped and said, take, eat. This is my body that was broken for Jubilee. And after that same manner, I said, take, drink. This is my blood that was poured out for you, that was poured out for you, that was poured out for you. And all this is true, for I cannot lie. Just how I knew you before you even knew you. I knew that I was gonna die this death, that very death. You know, the one where I was crucified? Well, this act was and it is more than just an overplayed sacrifice. I did this because my purpose is to give you my love and to show you my life to the fullest. Remember, people didn't think that I was the coolest either, just like me. They tried to paint you as foolish. See, the thing is, I am more like you, and you are more like me than you think. Remember, my own people betrayed me too, so just keep doing the things that I've called you to do. You know, the same ones who you feed, please, love, hug, speak truth into the lives to lift them up are the same ones who try lies, speak untruths about your life, tell stories of sticking by your side, but talk the crap behind your back, and when they come back in your face, they stare straight and smile. Meanwhile, you make the plans, they flake. You give them a chance, they take you for granted, looking at you like you're from another different planet, dabbling in the manic, you realize they're just fake. And all of this is sinking sand, sinking sand, sinking sand, wait. Rock bottom. But don't worry about them, babe, because being bothered by bees and their BS ain't bound to better your days. But one thing I'm sure of is your best bounce back is when you boldly get back up, and it proves that you're better without them anyway. And you can cry because you're human, but shake off the dust. And that's when my God Most High wipes my eyes and reminds me that him and I are better as us. There's no reason for me to be discouraged. The one who fights my battle says, always take courage. So I'm sitting here, spiritually plugging my ears, make deaf to the slurs of the fakers and haters. I remember who protects me from all my enemies, who keeps slithering, trying to sneak into my dreams, but can't hurt me. But because of Christ, who paid my price, gives me strength to rise, so their powers minimize. So to this day and the days to come, I remember who traded my worldly lust for godly satisfaction. And when it happened, I was given a new body, clean desires, and reasons to trust. The one who traded my sorrows for all my strength, to laugh blatantly at those who hate me and think I'm crazy, for having joy down in my soul and putting hope into something that they hold to be so blank invisible. But they just say this though because he's someone they don't know. When I tell you that I've been changed, I can assure you that something miraculous took place that day I gave my sin away. I am redeemed. I am saved. I no longer am in the pit, messing with uncivil darkness, deceived by Satan, which made me resent my self-image. I am beautiful. I am his. I no longer am dwelling in broken places, full of fake faces, creating 800 blank spaces in my heart. I remember who filled those holes in my soul and gave me a new start. I am now a light in the dark. I remember who makes me complete. I remember who makes me whole. I remember who I can infinitely seek. I remember who provides me with a wild love that will never let me go or die. For I am his forevermore, and he is mine.